Survival mode is like living on high alert, where your body and mind are geared towards immediate survival rather than thriving. Imagine being in a constant state of readiness, like a superhero always on guard against villains. But what if this state never turned off? What if every day felt like an endless battle? Your brain and body are wired to react swiftly to threats, real or perceived, draining your energy and focus. How might life change if you could shift from merely surviving to truly living? In this video, we will cover 12 reasons why you are stuck in survival mode. Chronic stress. Chronic stress operates like a relentless alarm system, keeping our bodies on high alert with its incessant activation of the fight or flight response. Exposed to prolonged stressors, whether it's the looming deadlines at work, financial woes that refuse to quit, or ongoing personal conflicts, the brain interprets these as an unending series of threats. As a result, stress hormones like cortisol remain stubbornly elevated, wreaking havoc on our sleep, clouding our judgment, and leaving us unable to unwind. Gradually, this heightened sense of vigilance settles in as the new normal, making the elusive return to a state of calm seem like a distant oasis. Our bodies and minds are stuck in a perpetual game of cat and mouse, constantly braced for the next potential danger. This draining cycle of chronic stress and unyielding watchfulness drains our reservoirs of energy and mental resilience, making it an uphill battle to escape survival mode without deliberate intervention and solid support. Trauma. Someone can become stuck in survival mode due to trauma because traumatic experiences can fundamentally alter how the brain processes stress and danger. When a person undergoes a traumatic event, the brain's threat detection system becomes hypersensitive, often leading to an overactive fight or flight response. This heightened state of alertness persists long after the actual danger has passed, causing the individual to remain in a constant state of readiness for new threats. Everyday situations can trigger memories of the trauma, reinforcing the belief that danger is ever present. This chronic state of hyperarousal depletes emotional and physical resources, making it difficult to relax, feel safe, and engage in normal life activities, thereby trapping the person in a perpetual survival mode. Anxiety disorders. Anxiety disorders can trap someone in survival mode due to the persistent and excessive fear they cause. These disorders trigger the brain's fight or flight response even in non-threatening situations, leading to chronic stress and hypervigilance. For example, social anxiety might make a person constantly fear judgment, causing them to avoid social interactions. This avoidance reinforces the belief that social situations are dangerous, keeping the person in a heightened state of anxiety. Over time, this constant state of alertness depletes mental and physical resources, making it difficult to relax and function normally. The brain remains locked in survival mode, continually scanning for threats, which perpetuates the cycle of anxiety and prevents the person from experiencing a sense of safety and calm. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, can keep someone stuck in survival mode due to the persistent reliving of traumatic events. PTSD triggers the brain's fight or flight response repeatedly, even in safe environments. Flashbacks, nightmares, and intrusive thoughts cause the person to feel as though they are constantly under threat. This chronic state of hyperarousal leads to heightened anxiety, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. For instance, a war veteran might hear a loud noise and instantly feel transported back to a battlefield, reacting as if they are in immediate danger. The brain, conditioned by trauma, remains vigilant, scanning for potential threats. This constant state of alertness prevents the individual from relaxing or feeling safe, perpetuating the cycle of survival mode. Idea sessions present to you all-day slimming tea. Imagine starting your day with a soothing cup of tea that not only revitalizes your body, but also rejuvenates your mind. Our specially crafted blend of natural herbs and botanicals is designed to detoxify your body from the inside out, helping to flush out toxins and impurities while promoting optimal health and vitality. But that's not all. Our all-day slimming tea is also a powerful ally for mental well-being. Packed with ingredients known for their calming and mood-enhancing properties, this tea helps reduce stress, improve focus, and restore balance to your mind and spirit. And let's not forget about aiding in your weight loss goals. Our carefully curated blend of natural herbs and antioxidants promotes fat burning throughout the day, helping you shed those extra pounds. Experience the transformative power of our all-day slimming tea and embark on a journey to a healthier, happier you. Cheers to detoxification, mental clarity, and total well-being. To get your all-day slimming tea now, click in the link in the description below. Lack of safety. A lack of safety can trap someone in survival mode, as their environment continuously signals danger. This can result from living in unsafe neighborhoods, abusive relationships, or unstable home situations. The brain's fight or flight response remains activated, heightening alertness and anxiety. For example, a person in an abusive household may always be on edge, anticipating the next instance of harm. This constant vigilance prevents relaxation and normal functioning, as the individual is perpetually focused on immediate survival. The absence of a secure environment hinders the brain's ability to shift out of survival mode, reinforcing the cycle of stress and fear. Consequently, the person remains in a heightened state of alertness, unable to feel safe or at ease. Unresolved psychological issues. Unresolved psychological issues can trap someone in survival mode, perpetuating a state of constant stress and hypervigilance. These issues, such as deep-seated fears, unresolved trauma, or chronic anxiety, keep the brain's fight-or-flight response active. For example, someone with unresolved trauma from childhood may continue to perceive threats in their environment, even when none exist. This continuous state of perceived danger prevents the individual from feeling secure and relaxed. The mind remains preoccupied with past experiences, unable to process and move beyond them. Consequently, they may struggle with everyday functioning, relationships, and overall well-being. Without addressing these underlying psychological issues through therapy or other means, the cycle of survival mode persists, hindering emotional and mental recovery. Poor coping mechanisms. Poor coping mechanisms can trap someone in survival mode, exacerbating stress and preventing effective resolution of their issues. When faced with stress or trauma, individuals may resort to unhealthy behaviors like substance abuse, avoidance, or excessive reliance on distractions. For instance, someone might turn to alcohol to numb their anxiety or avoid confronting their problems altogether. These strategies provide temporary relief, but do not address the root cause of the stress, leading to a continuous cycle of avoidance and heightened anxiety. Over time, reliance on these poor coping mechanisms can increase stress levels, impair emotional regulation, and hinder personal growth. Without developing healthier coping strategies, the individual remains stuck in a perpetual state of survival, unable to move towards healing and stability. Financial instability. When an individual struggles to meet basic needs such as housing, food, and healthcare, their focus remains on immediate survival rather than long-term planning or personal growth. This constant financial strain triggers chronic stress responses, which can lead to anxiety, depression, and physical health problems. For example, worrying about paying bills or securing a stable income can cause sleepless nights and perpetual worry. The lack of financial security prevents them from feeling safe and stable, perpetuating a cycle where they are always in a reactive state, addressing urgent needs without the bandwidth to pursue opportunities that could improve their situation and overall well-being. Health problems. Health problems can trap someone in survival mode because dealing with chronic illness or severe health issues demands constant attention and energy. The physical pain, fatigue, and limitations imposed by health conditions can make it difficult to focus on anything beyond immediate needs and symptom management. For example, a person with a debilitating condition like chronic pain or diabetes must prioritize managing their symptoms and treatment, often leaving little room for long-term planning or personal growth. This ongoing health battle can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and depression, further exacerbating the sense of being stuck in a survival mindset. The relentless focus on health concerns prevents the individual from pursuing broader life goals, trapping them in a cycle of short-term crisis management. Isolation. When people lack meaningful connections, they miss out on the comfort and encouragement that relationships provide. This absence of support can amplify feelings of stress, anxiety, and loneliness, making it difficult to focus on anything beyond immediate needs. For example, someone who is isolated might struggle to manage daily tasks, leading to a heightened sense of vulnerability and constant vigilance. Without others to share the burden, they may become overwhelmed, reinforcing a survival mindset. This lack of connection and support perpetuates a cycle where the individual remains focused on just getting through each day, unable to plan for or achieve long-term goals. High-pressure environment. Being in a high-pressure environment can lock someone into survival mode by constantly triggering their fight-or-flight response. In such settings, the demands and expectations placed on individuals can create a persistent sense of threat or urgency. For instance, workplaces with tight deadlines, competitive cultures, or high-stakes responsibilities can perpetuate stress and anxiety. The constant pressure to perform can lead to a hyper-focus on immediate tasks and outcomes, overshadowing long-term planning or personal well-being. Moreover, in high-pressure environments, there may be limited opportunities for relaxation or recovery, further reinforcing a survival mindset. This continuous cycle of stress and reactivity can impair decision-making, strain relationships, and hinder overall psychological and emotional resilience. Thus, individuals in high-pressure environments may find themselves trapped in survival mode, prioritizing short-term survival over long-term thriving. Personality factors. Personality factors can contribute to someone being stuck in survival mode by influencing how they perceive and respond to stressors. For instance, individuals with high levels of neuroticism may be more prone to experiencing heightened anxiety and reactivity in challenging situations. Moreover, perfectionistic tendencies can drive individuals to constantly strive for flawless performance, amplifying stress and triggering survival responses. Additionally, personality traits like low resilience or poor emotion regulation skills may hinder their ability to effectively cope with stressors, perpetuating a cycle of survival-oriented behaviors. In some cases, introverted personalities may struggle with seeking social support, which can exacerbate feelings of isolation during stressful times. Overall, personality factors play a crucial role in shaping an individual's response to stress and their propensity to remain in survival mode. Addressing these factors through therapy, lifestyle changes, and supportive relationships can help break the cycle of survival mode and promote a more balanced, relaxed state of being. If you found value in today's video, make sure to watch our other videos about mental health and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. By subscribing, it will help us do similar videos. So, if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that notification bell to never miss an update. In the description below, there are links that can help you work on reducing your anxiety, stress, insomnia, and depression. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.